Welcome to the video, everyone. My name's Josh Caudle, and in today's video, I'm going to be starting a new series called the Rookie Guide. And in this series, I plan to make a bunch of videos to help rookies improve at iRacing because iRacing is definitely an intimidating simulator, and without any guidance, it can be a struggle. So with this series, I plan to make videos to help you guys out. And if anybody's questioning why they should listen to my advice, let's be honest, I fully get it. When I started iRacing 6 years ago, I didn't come from real life racing. I was just a guy that liked video games, but luckily for me, I had two incredible coaches and good buddies of mine that pretty much taught me everything I know, and those guys are Landon Huffman and RJ Williams. Those guys are two longtime sim racers and real life racers that you might have heard of, and without their help, I wouldn't be where I am today. And currently, I am a high 7,000 iRating in Oval because that's what I primarily race, but I have been working on my other iRatings as well. And I want to help you guys out just like those guys helped me, so with that being said, let's get on to the video. Learning the tracks is a huge step to success in iRacing, and I mean that for all different series. A lot of times what rookies will do is just go straight to a race, and that will be a massive hit to your lap times. For example, in this lap I turned, I made a lot of common mistakes that you might see drivers make if they don't know the layout of a certain track, like carrying way too much speed and sliding all over the place, missing your brake markers and just overdriving the corner, and not really carrying enough speed and being way too slow on exit. And as you can tell, just those common mistakes, I took a massive hit to my lap time and I was over 4 seconds slower than the fast guy in my session. So what I suggest you do is, for anybody that's trying a new track, make sure you practice and find what's fast and get comfortable running those lines, because in this next lap I turned, I minimized those mistakes, and as you can tell, I picked up a ton of time. I wasn't sliding, I was hitting my brake markers, and carry the proper amount of speed in each corner. And just from fixing these mistakes, I went from 4 seconds off to the quickest in this practice session. So practicing and learning each racetrack before you do an official race is definitely a big step in order to find speed in iRacing. Trail braking is a huge necessity in finding speed on iRacing. If you're not sure what trail braking is, basically, after hitting your maximum brake pressure into the entry of the corner, instead of fully lifting off the brake pedal, you keep a little bit of pressure still in, and this keeps the weight towards the front of your car. The reason trail braking is so needed in iRacing is because when you trail brake, this transfers the weight of the car to the front, giving your front tires more grip, and this will help you rotate throughout the corner. That being said, trail braking is only really used in corners that are longer and you have to slow down the car more. For example, I use trail braking in this clip I'm about to show you in a common way that a lot of drivers will encounter while racing. As you can see in this clip, my buddy was pushing up the track because he was losing grip. And right here, I pressed the brake pedal in and trail braked, and this was able to give me more rotation and I was able to execute the pass. Now, this is just one scenario, but there is a lot more scenarios where you'll have to trail brake, especially in oval racing. In oval racing, almost every single track will require some sort of trail braking, and it's needed because you need that front grip in order to rotate throughout the corner to get the maximum amount of speed possible. So if you don't already trail brake, definitely start practicing and getting comfortable with it, because that can be a really huge step in order to finding speed. Using the replay to help your own lap times is definitely a more advanced tip, because the replay system can be a little tricky to use, but I definitely suggest learning it as fast as possible because this can save you a lot of headache and a lot of time in finding more speed. And the reason the replay is super useful is because iRacing has this cool feature where you can view somebody's lap time, but the lap has to be turned while you're in the session with them. And I'll show you a few examples of why this feature is so useful. As you can see, the fast guy in my session, if I double click his name, go to laps, and go to his fastest lap, I can watch the entire lap from start to finish. And what you can do here is you can see what they're doing differently compared to you. Like, for instance, brake markers, how much more speed they're carrying throughout the corner, and when they are picking up the throttle on exit. And as you can see from my replay, I'm braking too early, which is causing me to lose a lot of speed on entry. And this is just a couple of the many things you can use the replay for. But like I said earlier, it's definitely a harder and tricky tool to use, so take your time, but I definitely suggest learning it as soon as possible. When you first start iRacing, developing racecraft is definitely way more important than trying to win races. When you're a rookie, you gotta remember everyone else you're racing against is also rookies, so your goal should just be to finish races. Because there's a lot of moves you can do to pass someone, but these are very risky and can result in you crashing. Like in this clip, I could either go for the dive bomb and try to get a pass, or I could wait and try to force him into a mistake. And right here I chose the dive bomb, and as you can see, it resulted in me wrecking. But instead, if I waited and tried to pressure him into a mistake, I would have had a less risky pass and I would have been able to finish my race. There's definitely a lot of scenarios where you can risk wrecking just to make a pass, but remember, in order to win a race, you gotta finish. And getting these consistent clean finishes will help your safety rating a lot, so you can run against more competition and different series quicker. Before this video ends, I want to thank a few of my buddies who helped me with this video. Those guys are Jacob Harberts, he helped me get a bunch of the clips I needed, as well as Keith Jeffrey, who helped me with some suggestions. Without them, this video wouldn't have been possible. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to keep doing more rookie guides in the future, but let me know down in the comments below if there's any specific guides you want me to make or future content to make. I also want to thank you guys for the incredible support on my Lotus 79 video. That video got over 200 views, and that's freaking awesome, and it's all thanks to you guys. My goal for the future of this channel is to post twice a month, but I'm gonna try my best, but again, I just want to thank you guys for everything. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, like and subscribe, and thank you guys for watching. Peace!